Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Matt Wright, and I'm the principal of United Township High School. On behalf of the UTHS Board of Education, faculty, staff, and administration, I would like to welcome parents, families, and special guests to United Township High School's graduation ceremony for the class of 2024. Graduates, you may be seated. Thank you to all the staff members for their help today, particularly Deb Lofgren and CJ Burhans, who helped organize lists, cords, stoles, tassels, caps, gowns, programs, and everything else that you see here today. Also, a big thank you to the junior marshals. They are Abigail Bike, Carson Killam, Mayana King, and Benjamin Sadoff. As we perform our graduation ceremony, we ask that you please remain in your seats until it concludes. Graduates will be available for photos outside and behind the arena after the ceremony. We would like to open our ceremony with the playing of our national anthem. Everyone please stand, remove your hats, and face the flag for the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner. Thank you, Mr. Warzinski and ensemble. At this time, if I could have the choir members assemble, please. While they assemble, I'd like to mention that this is the first class that has been entirely under the Latin Honors System. You will hear students that have achieved Latin Honors status for their academic achievements identified as such when their names are called during the ceremony. There are 3 levels within the Latin Honors System. Cum laude means with high praise, and students must achieve a 4.01 to 4.29 weighted grade point average to achieve that academic status. Magna cum laude means with great praise and means students achieved a 4.3 to 4.49 weighted grade point average. Summa cum laude means with highest praise, and designees with this title have achieved a 4.5 or higher grade point average during their school years. It is a system that recognizes students for taking rigorous courses and achieving high grades in those courses. At this time, I'd like to have everyone direct their attention to Ms. Juliette Menard and the UTHS Choir for their rendition of Journey On. Thank you, Ms. Menard. Students, you may return to your seats. This year, UTHS had an application process for graduation speeches. Students that achieved Latin honors status had the option of submitting speeches to be considered to be heard today at graduation. Speeches that were submitted were then reviewed by a committee, and upon review, a group was selected to present their speech to the committee, and the speakers you hear today earned the opportunity to present. We are very impressed with all the speeches presented and can't wait for you to hear our student speakers today. Our speakers in order are Maza Sharif, Morgan Coranta, good, Kyler Weber, Chanel Acuna Quinones, and Carly Jackson. At this time, please welcome to the podium, Maza Sharif.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Mr. Wright, for the invitation up here. My name is Maza Sharif, and I am beyond grateful to be before you all today as one of our student speakers. Before I really get into the contents of my address, I'd like to take a quick moment to thank two specific groups of individuals who have worked to put this event together. I'm happy to address our UTHS administrators who sit behind me today and have contributed much to the management of our school. My second moment of recognition goes to our staff members, which have worked tirelessly behind the scenes to put this event together. Over the next few minutes, we can expect to catch a few more, so I guess I'll get started. Over the past few months, I've wished for graduation to come more times than I can count. As I'm writing an essay for a topic I have no particular interest in, while studying for yet another chemistry test at midnight, or even in passing conversation with friends. Now that we're here, I can't really say I feel the same. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think a lot of us graduating students can agree. Because as much as we might not like to admit, the school and all of its soon-to-be memories have become a part of our routine. Maybe it was the kid who you exchanged smiles with but never really talked to, or the teacher whose room you frequented for daily updates about each other's lives, or regardless, most of us have spent the past 4 years crafting connections with individuals previously unknown. The laughs we've shared, the lessons we've learned, now condensing into one final moment of shared experience. Let today's event be a reminder to live in the present. When we were 5 years old, just enthusiastic little kids beginning our first years of education, we looked up to those older than us, wishing that the years would fly by. At 10, we started middle school excited about the chance for individuality that our new lockers brought. At 14, we navigated a new return to normalcy, taking our disarranged world with class. Until now, 17 and 18-year-old students about to pave a new definition for an unknown future. Now, that might look like college for some, trades for others, or maybe even something in between. Regardless, sitting here today, we might wish to be 14, might wish to be 10, or maybe even 5. And then because we unfortunately do not have that opportunity tonight, maybe we can reflect with thank yous to the people who have brought us to this point. So first, thank you to the teachers, to the ones who piqued our interest in certain subjects and those who inspired our majors. Thank you to the parents, to the mothers and the fathers who cared about our grades even more than we did and helped us navigate through some of the most challenging times of our lives. Thank you to the friends, from elementary school acquaintances to final semester friendships, all who taught us just a little more about love and a lot more about life. And if you couldn't yet guess where this was going, take a final moment to thank yourselves. Thank yourselves for making it here. 400 different paths, which each tell their own personal story. Today, let us live in the present. Take a look at the faces around the room, say your goodbyes, and save thinking about the future until tomorrow. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Hello, class of 2024 graduates, families, United Township staff, and attendees. My name is Morgan Carranza, and I am both humbled and grateful to be given the opportunity to stand before you today. Graduates, I am proud of each of you for reaching this monumental moment in your life. Audience, thank you for supporting one or more of these students in their efforts to walk across this very stage today. On a personal note, I would like to thank my parents for their unwavering encouragement, my sister for her gift to make me laugh, teachers who have helped guide me to this moment, students who have yielded joyous interactions, and God for being my hope-filling foundation in life. In March, I sat staring at my computer screen, considering what do I speak about on the day that I, and likely many of you, have tried to imagine since kindergarten. And I continuously returned to the short but significant word, hope. Our class has experienced unpredictable events, unexpected change, and unforeseen circumstances. But throughout it all, hope has remained present. Although hope is invisible at times, it is always in our midst to encourage us when worries about the future flood our minds. A truth that each one of you can hold on to is that you will make a life-changing, memorable impact because there is a beautiful purpose for your life that was created specifically for you at the beginning of creation. Events past, present, and future have shaped us into who we are as individuals, as a class, and a UT community by teaching us to be both resilient and compassionate. In the past, our transition from 8th grade to high school was not what our older peers told us to expect, what was plastered across social media, or what we watched in movies. But this experience made our moments together sweeter and taught us to never take a memory for granted. In this moment, different emotions are within us and surrounding us. Some of you are likely enthusiastic to finally be done, and others of you are melancholic that the high school experience was over quicker than you expected, while almost all of us are pondering what the next stage of life will encompass. In the future, you will either attend a college, a trade school, experience a gap year, travel to see the world, or enter the workforce immediately. A blank canvas is in front of each of you, waiting for you to begin to paint strokes until a beautiful painting that tells the story of your life is seen by the world. Each stroke represents one of the many marks that you will make. Our stories will be unique, some similar and others opposites, yet the hope that we have to achieve our goals and have our dreams come true will unite us. If you only remember one thing from this speech, let it be this: in every minute, in every emotion, and in every season, there will always be hope. Spend a minute each day relishing in a small joy, such as sunshine, laughter, and fellowship. Embrace each emotion, knowing that they are present for a reason, but breathe in and breathe out, knowing that you are loved, cherished, and irreplaceable. And remember a memory from each season, because from the past to the present and into the future, you will grow in passion, possibility, and promise. Congratulations, class of 2024. And as Dr. Seuss once said, today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so go get on your way. I wish each and every one of you the best as the next chapter of your life begins today.
Good afternoon, fellow graduates, staff, esteemed faculty, proud parents, families, and friends. My name is Kyler Weber. I would like to thank everyone for this opportunity to speak today. It truly is an honor. I especially want to thank the staff, faculty, and administration of United Township, who have all worked painstakingly and tirelessly for the last 4 years to get us where we are today. Without their efforts, none of us would be where we are now. With that being said, I would like to dedicate this speech to my sister, who is always there for me, both as my best friend and as my source of friendly competition. Thank you all again. I would like to begin with a few opening remarks from some of the most influential figures in American history. First, as Abraham Lincoln once said, the best way to predict your future is to create it. And second, as Malcolm X once proclaimed, education is our passport to the future, but tomorrow belongs only to the people who prepare for it today. You may be wondering, how does this apply to us? Well, let me tell you a little something about myself. What exactly am I doing to prepare for my future? I begin every day by waking up at 5:30. The first step of my day is to make my bed. The reason I make my bed every morning is that if my day does not go as planned, maybe some unforeseen circumstance arises, or I end up having a bad experience, I'll return home to a bed that is made so that I can rest and plan for a better day tomorrow. If you want to start your day right, make your bed every morning. After I fold my bed, I go to the gym. Going to the gym every morning wakes me up, keeps me healthy, inspires good habits and discipline, and ensures I will start my day well. When I'm done, I'll look forward to the rest of my day and to tomorrow. If you want to improve your discipline and good habits, try to exercise in the morning. When I get home from the gym or my morning run, I take a cold shower. The reason I take a cold shower is that it relieves all pain or soreness I have from my workout. It releases dopamine, which makes me feel happy. It keeps illnesses away, and like my already made bed and like my morning workout, it gets me prepared for my day so that I can have a better tomorrow. If you want to be ready for whatever comes at you during the day, start by taking a cold shower. Like most of us, I leave for school after I complete my initial morning routine. When I get to school, I venture to our commons, where I converse with my friends every single morning. When talking with my friends, I express myself, be myself, and open myself to different perspectives. This is what allows me to become a better person. If you want to be the best you can be, open yourself up to new experiences. When school gets out, I have several decisions to make. I can go for a run, go to work, relax in my finally made bed, or, if I have any, work on my homework. However, this is where most of us fall. We have to choose between physical fitness, being productive, focusing on our education, and working so we can afford to live in a world that seems to steal all of what we have. Or we can scroll through TikTok, play video games, watch a favorite TV show, or play on our phone for hours on end. The last option I just mentioned is what most of us choose, and that is normal. It's ordinary. However, nobody wants to be ordinary. As Jimmy Johnson, one of the best football coaches in history, once famously said, the only difference between ordinary and extraordinary is just that little extra. Don't be the person who goes home, lays down, plays on the phone, and then complains when everything has powered up the night before it's due. Wake up 30 minutes earlier, go outside, and walk for a few minutes. Refrain from letting the first thing you do in the morning be to check your notifications. Doing the little things, even the most subtle difference at the start of each day, will better prepare you for tomorrow. But I know most of us will sleep without an alarm. We won't work out in the morning. We're afraid of that first cold shower, and we want to scroll through Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, or TikTok. Yet, this is our problem. Someone once said that the first step to solving any problem is to know there is a problem to begin with. From what I've already told you, you know this is your problem. So now, all you have to do is begin. Start with the little things. Fold your bed, exercise, eat healthy, take cold showers, and try to smile more. We have all made it this far. Do not give up on yourself now. Despite the world we live in, we all have potential, and we all have a purpose. We want the best life possible, a better future, and a better world. But these dreams start small. You have to begin with the little things, put in the extra effort, spend the extra time, and give it all you've got. Whatever path you take after this ceremony concludes, remember that you can make a difference. Your possibilities are endless. Keep following your dreams, and someday you may just change the world. But if you don't want to change the world, if you simply just want to live a happy, fulfilling life, you must begin now with a subtle change at the start of your morning. Make your bed so you return home to a comfortable, clean place. Try to exercise in your spare time to stay healthy and happy. Take cold showers so you retain the discipline to deal with your struggles. Open up to the world, express yourself, and live life fully. If you choose not to do these things, so be it. That's fine. But I want you to ask yourself if what you're doing today is getting you closer to where you want to be tomorrow. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. You must make sacrifices, and these sacrifices will pay off. It takes change, but trust me when I say this, the change is worth it. You can create your future, and you can create it now. With that being said, I want to thank you all for your time. Now get out there and get after it.
Hello, parents, families, guests, members who form the Board of Directors, and students of the class of 2024. My name is Chanel Acuña Quiñones. Before starting this speech, I thank my family, my dad, Victor Acuña, my brothers, Dylan and Leon Acuña Quiñones, but I especially thank my mom, Aide Quiñones. She has always been with me, both in my personal life and in my academic education. Thanks to her, I have managed to be in the position that I am in right now. She has always supported me and has been by my side. Without my mom, I truly could not have accomplished anything of what I have done up to this point. I thank my professors for their contributions to achieving this important step on my path to university. And a special thanks to my counselor, Ms. Erica Torres, for always being present when I needed her. It is an honor for me to speak on behalf of all of my classmates. And without further ado, let's start this speech. La palabra restricción es definida por el diccionario de Cambridge como un límite oficial sobre algo, una palabra que pasó a formar parte de nuestro día a día en el 2020, el año de una nueva década y el año que puso a nuestro mundo de cabeza. Cuando estábamos finalizando nuestro año de octavo grado y preparándonos para comenzar un nuevo capítulo de nuestras vidas, en lugar de iniciar a vivir la experiencia normal de la preparatoria durante nuestro primer año, nos limitaron a quedarnos en casa y nos acostumbramos a la cuarentena y la educación en línea. Zoom y Google Classroom se convirtieron en nuestros mejores amigos. Pon tu máscara sobre tu nariz, párate a 6 pies de distancia, distanciamiento social, rastreo de contacto, etc. Esas son solo algunas de las palabras y frases que quedaron grabadas en nuestra memoria durante esos meses oscuros y terribles. Esos tiempos ya pasaron y por eso estamos aquí en un día tan especial. Nuestra vida académica es un rompecabezas que comienza en el kinder, donde pensamos a formar nuestros sueños del futuro. A medida que avanzamos, cambiamos junto con nuestras ideas. Empezamos a tener más aspiraciones sobre lo que deseamos hacer y lo que queremos lograr. Muchas personas basan su profesión en los adultos a los que admiran. Mientras muchos se quedan con esa idea, otros cambian completamente de opinión. Con el paso del tiempo, hemos ido cambiando tanto físicamente como mentalmente. En el camino conocimos a muchos compañeros y maestros que han tenido un gran impacto en nuestras vidas. Todos hemos enfrentado numerosos desafíos y logrado varias de nuestras metas durante estos últimos 4 años e incluso durante los 9 anteriores que hemos asistido a la escuela. Todo lo que hemos aprendido nos ha convertido en quienes somos hoy. Los fracasos han dado lugar a lecciones que nos han llevado al éxito. Cometer un error es perder una batalla, pero no la guerra. Cometer errores no es un fracaso automático, es parte del aprendizaje de nuestras vidas. No todo siempre será perfecto. Las cosas se consiguen con paciencia. El que persevera alcanza, como dice mi mamá. A lo largo de estos 4 años tuvimos clases que nos desafiaron, nos frustraron y nos hicieron pensar que ya no podíamos más. Pero esa es una etapa normal de nuestra vida diaria, así como nuestro desarrollo académico, personal y emocional. ¿Quién no se ha estresado con una materia escolar? A todos nos ha pasado en algún momento. Mi mamá siempre me ha dicho, descansa y tómate tu tiempo. Así verás las cosas con más claridad. Cuando más estresada estés, menos podrás entender y resolver los problemas. Es un consejo que no solo aplica al desarrollo escolar, sino también a la vida personal para alcanzar nuestras metas. El futuro tiene muchas cosas para nosotros. El final de la preparatoria marca el inicio de nuestra vida adulta, en la que tenemos que alejarnos de nuestros padres para independizarnos y adaptarnos. Con suerte, todos podremos lograr nuestros sueños. Donde quiera que la vida nos lleve a todos y cada uno de nosotros, sé que haremos cosas grandes. Algunos de nosotros no continuaremos estudiando por circunstancias y motivos adversos. Quizás algún día algunos de nosotros nos veamos cuando tengamos familias, carreras y estilos de vida diferentes. Al salir de esta etapa de nuestras vidas, cada uno de nosotros tomará un camino diferente al resto. Gracias a todos los maestros, administradores, consejeros y miembros del personal que han tenido un papel clave en nuestra trayectoria aquí en United Township High School, por tomar tiempo de sus días para ayudarnos, aunque fuera después del horario escolar, por brindarnos conocimiento, por darnos buenos consejos y, lo más importante, por prepararnos para afrontar el mundo que nos espera. To conclude this speech, I want to say some words of encouragement from the lyrics of a song by the singer José María Napoleón. Abre tus brazos fuertes a la vida, no dejes nada a la deriva. Lucha por lo que quieras porque del cielo nada te caerá. This translates to open your arms up to life. Don't leave anything adrift. Fight for what you want because nothing will fall to you from the sky. One of the most important lessons that we have learned is that we should not depend on other people for our own success. The only person who can make that happen is us. If we do not make an effort, we will not achieve our planned goals. Sin miedo al éxito. Congratulations and good luck to the class of 2024. Thank you.
Good afternoon, teachers, friends, guardians, and of course, all of my peers. First of all, I, Carly Jackson, would like to say how much of an honor and a privilege it is to be speaking at our graduation. And secondly, I want to extend a huge congratulations to everyone here today. Congratulations to the teachers who helped us get here. Congratulations to the families and friends who may or may not be ready for this next chapter. And congratulations to the graduating class of 2024 on an outstanding 4 years of hard work, perseverance, laughter, and countless energy drinks. For my speech today, I have put a focus on growth because it is so clear to me that every one of you has grown tremendously. Maybe part of your growth has simply been gaining a couple inches in height since your freshman year, but don't be fooled, my high heels just make it look like I have. As our 14-year-old selves, I don't think we could have even sat still in chairs this long. So what I'm saying is that we must have matured somewhere along the way. But in all seriousness, we have endured a roller coaster of a high school experience. As we all approach the end of our 8th grade year, anticipating our send-off to high school, COVID-19 stopped us in our tracks. And don't worry, this isn't turning into a pandemic speech, but I do think it is so important to recognize just how much we as a class have overcome. Going into high school is scary enough, but doing it and getting all the way through it under such unprecedented conditions is something to be extremely proud of. We started our high school careers in a hybrid, or for some, completely online setting, and had to wear masks for nearly half of our years at United Township High School. Nevertheless, we still grew and made many meaningful connections. By the end of our sophomore year, we were able to see each other's smiling faces and smell that sweet school air once again, but that also meant that we could smell the freshmen again. I know, sorry, I had to make one freshman joke. As we continued our growth, we became juniors and were pretty much experts at the whole high school thing. So as most of us buckled up, shout out to my best friend for that play on words, to get our driver's licenses, we also buckled down and began to think a little bit more about our futures that were so close, yet still so far. And finally, there we were. We were the seniors. I remember being an underclassman and looking up at the seniors, just thinking that it was so far away. They say that time flies when you're having fun, but boy did it. Senior year was packed full with so many emotions, activities, and memories. So, just take a moment to think back to how much you have accomplished. Think about all of the opportunities that you have seized. Think about all the people you have met along the way. The people that have taught you that you are capable, that you are worth it, and that you are so ready to take this next step. As I wrap up this speech, I want to thank all of you, the graduating class of 2024 once again, for growing with me these last 4 years. It is going to be strange to turn the page on such a huge portion of our lives, but I know that we are all ready to do so. So, continue to accept growth and change with grace as you move on to the next chapter of your journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Maza, Morgan, Kyler, Chanel, and Carly. We're lucky to have you as members of our UT family, and I am excited to see what your futures hold. You may now rejoin your class. I would next like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Jay Morrow, for the presentation of the class.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. Good afternoon. I'd like to welcome all of you who have gathered to celebrate our class of 2024. To our graduates, you've been incredible. You've demonstrated perseverance and positive attitude. This class is especially meaningful to me because I've known many of you, not just in high school, but since you were in diapers. Being one of the great pleasures as an educator and as a parent that you'll learn in the years ahead is to watch young people grow into young adults. And that's one of the great chapters that we're happy to hear to celebrate you today in what's next for you in your next chapter in your life. For most of you, this is your first formal graduation ceremony. In March of 2020, your 8th grade year, the world drastically changed. In a normal 8th grade year, you should have been wrapping up school, making summer plans, and getting ready for your big switch to the high school. Instead, you quickly came to terms in the world that presented such concepts as social distancing, contact tracing, quarantines, and you had to ponder, should I wear an N95 mask? What's the best hand sanitizer to use? And what are your parents going to do if they can't find toilet paper? To add to that, your first day of high school, August 11th, 2020, we had to cancel due to another term most of us haven't heard before, the derecho. So on August 12th, 2020, you started your high school journey on a split schedule, attending either in the morning, afternoon, or online, and regardless, each Wednesday was a remote instruction day. The hallways were divided up, similar to a road. Stay on your right, stay to the left, don't cross the median, and navigate the portable hand washing stations located throughout the hallways. And you also had to stay 6 feet from one another as best as you could. You handled all this in an unbelievably profound way with honor, dignity, and grace, far better than many adults. I'm confident and hopeful in the future because of what you lived the last 4 years of your life. We know you'll use your United Township diploma as a gateway to living life, a life full of positive accomplishments. There's no better way to honor you, your loved ones, or yourself in being the best person you possibly can be. We're incredibly proud of you and so happy that you're here to graduate with us today. Traditionally, with Memorial Day being last Monday, we feel it's important to honor our veterans. So for those of you in the class of 2024 who are going to be serving our country here in the next few months, could I have you please stand and recognize you? Also, if you could remain standing, please. Also, those in the crowd who served our country, could you please stand? We thank you for preserving our freedoms yesterday, today, and in the future. You may be seated. Finally, this is not only a day to honor our graduates, it's a day to honor those people who helped our class of 2024 to get to this day. So on behalf of our United Township community, I want to thank all of our parents, grandparents, family members, educators, everybody that got our class of 2024 to today. Thank you very much. Before I introduce our board members today, I'd like to acknowledge and remember Dr. Harry Arvanis, who is serving in his 19th year as Board of Education member when he passed away in January. Dr. Arvanis also taught and coached at UT for 37 years and was a 1960 graduate. So he was sitting in your place many, many years ago. We know that Dr. Arvanis is smiling down on us today, enjoying the ceremony. So with that, I'd like to introduce our Board of Education members who will be greeting you today and handing your diploma. I ask that you please hold your applause until all the members are introduced. Our Board President, Susan Koska, members Dr. Giovanna Davila, Chris DeCook, Jamie Gonzalez, Sue Ikas, Luis Puentes, and Deborah Stevenson. We thank our Board of Education for their volunteer service and outstanding governance. To our Board of Education, it's my professional honor and privilege to verify that the young men and women before you have met the requirements set forth by the Board of Education and the state of Illinois. It is my honor, Board President Koska, to present to you the class of 2024.
Thank you, Dr. Morrow. Welcome, graduates, families, friends of the class of 2024. On behalf of the Board of Education, I would like to say congratulations and thank you. Thank you for doing your job. Thank you for being responsible. Thank you for being good citizens. When did you do these things, you ask? Well, every time you came to class prepared, assignments read and completed, supplies at the ready, phones in the caddy, Google Docs docked, ready to engage, you were doing your job of being a UT student. Every time you moved around the building and grounds in an orderly manner, following guidelines and protocols, you remember the protocols, you were being a good citizen. This is especially important during times such as severe weather warnings. This is not a drill. But you were good citizens and followed instructions and stayed calm. Dr. Morrow commented that last week's weather warning was a first for him also. Thank you for being good citizens. Anytime you follow through on what you've promised, whether as a student, a citizen, an employee, a family member doing your chores, you are being responsible. You are becoming more of an adult. So as you have spent these high school years acquiring classroom and social knowledge and experiences, you have also been practicing and honing your decision-making skills. Every time you decided to complete your assignments and walk or sign in to class prepared and ready to engage, you are taking the responsibility of your job as a student very seriously. Every time you followed the hallway, cafeteria, library, etc. guidelines, you were being a responsible citizen. And this is very much appreciated. So today, we acknowledge and congratulate you on your academic achievement. We also acknowledge your giant steps toward independence. We are so very proud of each and every one of you. Please take all the lessons with you wherever you are headed. Show up on time, be prepared, and ready to engage. Thank you and congratulations. Mr. Wright, let us continue.
Thank you, Board President Koska. We appreciate your message. Seniors, it is that time. Junior marshals, please come forward to bring the graduates to the stage. Yep. Send him. Garabala Kamal Garabala Abdallah. Nagy Abdallah. Sabria A. Abdalbanat. Zeed Abdul Qadri. Sally Ann A. Abel. Yawa Lor Abotsi. Chanel Paris Acuna Quinonez, magna cum laude. Abdallah F. Adam, magna cum laude. Andy Gabriel Adame, cum laude. Jason Agba. Salem Kofi Wilfred Agbatanozonhun. Nial Agat. Flamor Ire. Bilali Alabani. Ricardo J. Alonso. Adam Antonio Alvarez. David Ahmed Nato. Carly Afi Amusu. Ikwe R. Amusu. Cole James Anderson. Grayson Dean Anderson, summa cum laude. Nayeli Ann Guiano Ortiz, cum laude. Carissa Joe Antle. Kristen Elise Antelic, cum laude. Gabriella Aispe. Trenton Lee Arnold. Adi Usani. Ruben Emmanuel Atikpo. Cameron Owen Austin. Lorena M. Awu. Ma A. Ashraf Baba Traore. Patient Bahombwa. Desiree Nicole Balaguer. Dalia R. Ballesteros. Jake Anthony Berhanke. Jose Antonio Bermudez Torres. Liliana Marie Bernal. Jenna Lynn Bettis, cum laude. Makia Nicole Bevins. Van Lal Biock. Peyton T.W. Birdsley. Anaya Hope Black. Cassandra Ann Bonnert, cum laude. Addison Rose Bowling, cum laude. Caden P. Bowman. Marilyn Vale Boyer. Eric Bracamontes Sosa. Jada Ann Marie Brassfield. Kaylise Zare Brinkle. Brighton Theodore Hayes Brown. John Brown. Summer Brown. Caleb G. Burney. Jaden J. Burwell. Riley Bybee.
Ariel H. Calderon. Celeste Calderon DeHaro. Connor Calhoun. Lansana Kamara. Sochil Carbajal. Jonathan Aaron Cardin. Cassie Shay Carnes. Emma Marie Carter. Tian Emilio Casas. Jacob Nicholas Castro. Eric Caudillo. Mateo Caudillo. Arturo Cervantes. Lillian Virginia Chiato Briggs. Diego Chicoa Hernandez. Jamariana N.A. Clay. Jomarion Clay. Aaron Clifford. Daniel Kobos. Jeremy Curtis Colburn. Leroy Coleman III. Eduardo Collin. Brianna Sue Collins. Savannah Cook. Sanaya F. Cooper. Stefania Cortez. Lori Lynn Han Crow. Braden Zachary Cruz. Nylea Aviana Cruz. Sophia Angelina Cruz. Yasmin Kular. Emily R. Danley. Adelia Marie Davila, magna cum laude. Sarah Rose Davis, cum laude. Jaden R. Dean. Kimberly Renee DeCook. Haley E. DeMonk. Malin DePaul. Logan Michael Derby. Ramla Diaso. Sydney Catherine Dobbles. Eunice Joy Dogby, magna cum laude. Aku Bright Doe. Richard Jerocum Tenignado Docambir. Kylie Maria Alberson Dozel. Shaylin M. Dozier. Andrell L. Dunham. Brooke Marie Durbin. Prince PTB Ducey Cum Laude. Vester Jaju. Sylvie Jaju. Tanner Michael Henry Eggers. Nanta Elheimer. Jeremy Elston. Wilbur Lopez Escobar. Yawa S. Ivu. Gabriel D. Fagla. Drake Joshua Farnsworth. Emily Noel Farrell. Jalen Elizabeth Farron. Miguel Angel Figueroa. Audrey Rachel Fishline. Harley M. Fisher. Joseph N. Foley. Marcius Forrest. Caitlin Fox. Madison Alma Fox. Natalia Xochitl Franco, cum laude. Ethan Wayne Franks. Jada Marie Franks. Ryan Renee French. Kyrie Nicole Fry. Dominic Fulcher. Hayek Gadiaga. Adrian Garces Moreno. Jasmine Garcia. Jordy Miguel Garcia. Quincy J. Gasper. Vanessa Gerardo Nunez, magna cum laude. Emily Godoy Reyes. Emma Sky Goebel. Brody Allen Getz. Larissa Ann Getz. Kalia Gwendolyn Gomez. Stella Catherine Gonzalez. Stephanie Marie Gonzalez. Liliana Lisette Gonzalez Cervantes. Gabriel Gonzalez Salinas. Caden Q. Grant. Camden Jacob Gray, magna cum laude. Ashlyn Marie Green. Jagger Andrew Grimm. Elijah Torian Grumatis. Isaiah Torian Grumatis. Angelica Rose Grumatis. Salimatu Gilavogi. Taylor Lynn Guys. Heron Guzman. Patrick Aaron Hall, cum laude. Evelina Rose Harker, cum laude. Dallin Michael Harlan. Anaya Harris. Elena Jada Harris. Jordan Harris. Taylon McKenzie Harris. Allie Caitlin Hart, cum laude. Tyler W. Haskins.
Usman Hassan. Nathaniel William Hayford, cum laude. Tate Henderson. Audrina Renee Herbert, cum laude. Chaz M. Herbert. Alicia J. Hernandez. Manuel Joseph Hernandez. Mayela Justine Hernandez. Adam J. Hess. Garrett Alexander Hesseltine. Jakai Hickman Coleman. Devarius Deshawn Hook. Brian Horton. Autumn Lee Weezar, cum laude. Sierra M. Hall. Jasmine Hollett Billups. Cortez Royal Hunter. Gianna Patricia Hurtado. Justice John Rafael Yacarino. Anas Isafu. Carly June Jackson, summa cum laude. Marnacia Jackson. Quentin Kobe Jacobson. Blanca Milagros Jaramillo. James Allen Jensen. Jasmine Jernigan. Joanne V. Jimenez. Audrey Anna Johnson. Karena Ella Johnson, magna cum laude. Carson Johnson. James D. Johnson. LaDaviana Marie Johnson. Maggie M. Johnson. Michael A. Johnson, cum laude. Robbie F. Johnson. Kiera Marie Jones. Kyra Marie Jones. Aries Jones McGee. Lola Michelle Juarez. Judith Janeth Juarez Ramos. Hazer Hussein Kenga. Aviana Paris Marie Kapua. Ethan S. Karanki. Matthew Scott Kelly. Jaden T. Kerr. Esolakna Keeley. Braden King. Savannah Olivia Kincaid. Brian Anthony Kaiser Smith. Samantha K. Klingy. Shanice Milani Klinghammer. Eliel Senyo Kluga. Darius Joseph Kanak. Afi Estelle Komasi. Afi L. Kumase. Tiana N. Kovacic Torres. Gabriel Todd Pamasi. Aiden Franklin Larison. Jamie Larson. Justin Larson. Callista Jade Lawver. Zachariah Abraham Leibovitz, cum laude. Ariana T. Lewis. Shantia Lynn Lewis. Mari Carmen Lazama. Autumn Lilius. Easton Lilius. Alicia Limon. Patience Alexandra Lodi, cum laude. Darian Carnell Lomax. Alex Stephen Long. Jose Gerardo Lopez Vargas. Gavin James Loader. Samantha Alexis Lukens, cum laude. Breeze Alara K. Lyle. Aiden Mackle-Linger. Nolan Thomas Malmstrom, cum laude. Hamdallah Mama. Abdallah Mamadou. Fozia Mamadou. Nora Elise Mannion, magna cum laude. Carson Manning. Carlitos Manso. Ethan Manthe. Adriana E. Martinez. Emily Elizabeth Martinez, cum laude. Ezekiel Martinez Correa. Xavier James Mason. Keegan P. Mattingly. Maurice Isaiah Mazik. Brian Dennis McFadden II. Alexis Dawn McFatridge. Zyler Lee McGlasson. Mason McGuire. Micah Mackenzie McMillan. Kirsten M. Medinger. Victor Manuel Melendez Jr. Samuel F. Melton. Natalia Iana Mendoza. Ginger Ann Michaels. Justin Michael Miner. Chloe Ray Miner. Amara Michelle Minert, cum laude. Shanti A. Miranda. Sydney Rose Mitchell. Hannah Claire Moore. Daniel Eduardo Molina. Aspen Honesty Moore. Jessica Sarahi Morales. Brian E. Marino. David Moreno, magna cum laude. Zeus O. Marino. Joshua David Morrow.
Marion M. Mortensen. Sean Mungia. Devon James Muscavelli. Deontay Anthony Nachi. Cheyenne M. Nevaez. David Ruben Nelson, magna cum laude. Alexis Marie K. Newberry. Avery Nicole Nemi. James Howard Nolan. Wyatt A. Norris. Chase Jeffrey Nolan, summa cum laude. Haven Lynn Nolan. Adikoki Johan Ojo. Giovannia Omalawo Agobu. Damian Darnell Oguki. Jared Lee Olson. Jesus Jaime Ortiz. Leland Scott Overfield. Allison Paige Overton, cum laude. Daryl James Overton. Raylan D. Owen. Shannon Elizabeth Padazopoulos. Isabella Palmer. Alexander Michael Parr. Kaylin M. Patterson. Blake M. Pearson. Kaylee Nicole Pena. Samuel L. Pinder. Jorge L. Perez Jr. Diego Enrique Parabin. Kamaria Lachey Perkins. Kaylani Ulapet Fiatep. Sarah Marie Phillips, cum laude. Leanne Nicole Porter. Taylor R. Paulus. Elise Michelle Pritchard. Morgan A. Coranta, magna cum laude. Audrey L. Quist. Corey Cortez Rando Jr. Zanab Rangel. Cesar Emilio Rea. Jonathan Rea Ballesteros. Richard Raygoza. Benjamin Nolan Raymond. Nolan Zavine Ria, cum laude. Ashton Nicole Redding. Wasal Mohammed Ismail Redwan. Gracelyn Reed. Johanna M. Reyes. Xavier Reyna. Dominic N. Roden. Jermaine K. Roden. Tegan Leanne Rice. Elijah Ricky, cum laude. Jacqueline Rico. Peyton Riviera. Ava Kylie Roach. Jonathan Allen Lee Roberson. Christopher Rodriguez. Michelle Rodriguez. Stephanie Rodriguez Ramirez. Talia L. Rollins. Nick Fernando Romero Aranda. Carolina Rosas. Evelyn Rosas. Alexa Ann Rowe. Alyssa Ann Rowe. Daniel Stephen Ruiz. Leslie Ruiz. Curtis Terrell Russell. Mohammed Adnan Safar. Aya Salih. Carla Nicole Sanson. Hunter Austin Sanders. Delaney Shay Sanderson. Aramis Victor Azul Sandoval. Isabel Sandoval. Evan Santilli. Raekwon Lee Sardin. Christopher James Schroeder. Carter E. Scott. Sheridan Danielle Cebu. Bailey Sue Centeris. Dane Stephen Cisnu, cum laude. Lillian Mai Sievertsgaard, magna cum laude. Jason Patrick Sevier. Maza Mohammed Sharif, summa cum laude. Aiden Lucas Sherman. Summer Lynn Shoesmith, summa cum laude. Lola Grace Sierra. Naomi Addison Sierra. Sasha Singh. Cassandra Ray Surd. Augusta Patricia Smith. Josie Michelle Smith, cum laude. Nicholas Lee Smith. Susie K. Lynn Marie Smith. William A. Smith. Piang Putong Duncan Sukvilai. Lillian Inspect. Ava L. Spicer. Maya Janae Stevens. Tanijah Stevenson. Cheyenne Hope Stewart. Peyton Lee Stewart. Andrew Stoder. Elliot Wayne Stockdale.
Cameron M. Stone. Alexa Suarez Rodriguez. Isabel Lillian Swanson. Famada Olewe Sai. Ashton Michael Tanner. Addingly Taylor. Summer Brianne Taylor. Caden Edward Terrell. Annalisa J. Taranes. Shania Jaquade Thomas. Marcus Aiden Timbrook. Joseph D. Timler, magna cum laude. Coulter Douglas Tingley. Joseph Andrew Todd. Brody Daniel Toland. Analia Torres. Ariana Rexana Torres. Armando Benito Torres. Kai Matthew Tricky. Latavia Trotter. Joshua Ray Trout. Lauren Rebecca True. Donovan James Turner. Autumn Twig. Dariel Upchurch. Jacob James Vandeweely, cum laude. Landon D. Van Winkle. Valeriano S. Vargas. Sydney Vasquez. Gabriela Maria Vasquez Diaz. Roy David Vermast. Ryan Jacob Vermeulen. Jade Natasha Walton. Austin Wayne Ward. Christopher James Ward Jr. Serenity Katerina Michelle Warner. Kyler James Weber, cum laude. Braxton Lee Webster. Kaylin Michelle Weed. Vanessa A. Welbeck. Kyle J. Winninger, magna cum laude. Michael William Morris Wheelock. Chris Whitmarsh. Tyasia Wiggins Miller. Tristan River Wilcox. Gabrielle Maureen Williams. Corel Lamont Williams Martin. Karina Wilson, cum laude. Paige N. Wilson. Mia Joy Winquist, summa cum laude. Caitlin Marie Wright. Zayden Yaya. Gabriel M. Yanez. Mike A. Yelaneke. Cindy Ellie Zanu. Draven Ray Zertucci. Keegan August Ziegler. Seniors, we'd like to give you one more thank you before we depart. Through 4 years of hard work and determination, you have helped move UTHS forward in so many ways. We truly appreciate everything you've done for our school and our community. Everyone, this is just a quick reminder that the graduates will processional out of the arena and then exit out of the back door of the arena behind me. Please meet them in the west parking area after they've collected their diplomas. Graduates, at this time, if you would please move your tassels from the right to the left. With that, you are officially graduates of United Township High School. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the UTHS class of 2024. Yep, go ahead.